That was a different voice. Who was that? That was you down the front, was it? How are you? Thank you for being very polite. How old are you? 20. Yeah, that's all right. So are you a student? Is that what you're... No? Why are you so polite? That's just not... That's not my usual impression of Swindon, that's all. I just like... No, I love Swindon. Like, do we like Swindon? Yeah. We've got the council members over here. We've got the people over here. Who doesn't like Swindon? Who's that? Yeah, well, someone put their hand up quicker than I've ever seen. Well, you're lady in the back, strappy top.
Hi, yeah.
I feel like I'm a news night or something. You. What? Sorry, yeah, no, not, I'm just pointing at you.
Yeah, no.
You, yes. Why do you hate it?
Because we gradually destroy all of the things that are actually worth having.
Political. That's what we want the bank holiday weekend. That's nice. Everyone's pissed out of their heads all weekend. They come in hungover out of their head. What we need is to get Swindon back on its feet. Who's going to lead this charge? Come on, lady in the bumblebee top at the back. I genuinely can't see, I'm sorry. I can see blonde hair and stripes, that's all I can see. Which I'm not going to lie to you is all I usually need. No, I like Swindon because, like, compared to where I live in a horrible part of town. I live in London. I live in I live in a horrible part of London. It's kind of like living in a war zone. The only difference between like where I live in Afghanistan is that we've got the serious heroin problem. It's like some days you walk out the front, there'll be so many needles on the ground. It looks like there's been some kind of nighttime street fight with rival acupuncture gangs. It's like my flatmate, she won't even go for a run in the area by herself because she's so scared of being attacked. So like what we do is now I go out running with her, but just behind. So it looks like she's already being chased. She's a really excited criminal. Oh, she's taken. I'll get the next one. You might have heard an accent. I'm from Australia. We got any Aussies in? Yeah, that was a long shot. It's rare you travel 12,000 miles and end up here, to be honest. No, I do. I've been to Swindon a lot. I really like Swindon, though. I do. I genuinely like the place because it reminds me of home. Not my home, admittedly. I would never live in a... I'm sorry, I did my first ever paid gig in Swindon, and I spent the first 10 minutes saying how much I loved it, ironically. People didn't get that it was ironic, yeah, I found it difficult to leave that night. But I think we're going to have a good night. Who's been here before? Can I get a cheer? Yay. Who hasn't been here before? Wow, oh shit, this is locals. I like it. Do you put your hand up? You haven't been here before? Do you get dragged along? By your boss? You're the boss. I was about to say, you look more like a partner, you look more like an illegitimate child. You're going out the door here. You're the boss. What work, I guess is the word I'm after.
Lawyers.
Lawyers? Ah, this is going to be impressive. Because I am genuinely a law student as well. So yeah. Do you prefer the raping or the pillaging? I'm not sure. You're close to the door, it's fine, you can say whatever you want, it doesn't matter. If anyone wants any free legal advice, come down the front. You any good? You oh, fuck, yes. Yes. Do not, if you walk into court and see her on the other side, you're fucked, I reckon. That's good. What kind of, are you a solicitor or a barrister? Yeah? Solicitor, oh right, so you're not a real lawyer. Just paperwork, I mean. I only thought of becoming a lawyer because it was a job I got to wear a wig in. So it was either that or clown. Oh God, hello young lady on the end with the legs, how are you? You okay? Yeah, sorry, I get creepy quite early, as long as people know that, right? Yeah. What's your name? Karina. And what do you do for a living? You look straight at him. Is he your pimp? Is that... It's a weird thing, because... no, high class, I'm sure, high class. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure I can't afford you. I'll put it that way. No, seriously, what do you guys do? You're in the RAF! That was the wrong person to pick on. I'm going to walk out the front, there's going to be about a dozen boys in blue, just with baseball bats. Oh, you really? What do you do?
I'll be one.
Technician.
You're a technician? God, you must just be constantly attacked by other guys in the RAF. You're the cutest looking I was going to say air cadet, that's not the word I'm after. What, are you in the RAF as well, are you?
Yes.
What are you?
I'm a loadmaster.
You're a loadmaster. Aren't we all? I've never done that before in my life. What's a loadmaster do? I'm sorry, I'm just still laughing how how white that was. I'm really sorry.
I make tea and coffee.
You make tea and coffee?
Yeah.
You carry the big loads, yeah. No, seriously, what is it? Is the bombs and stuff, is it like payloads?
Yeah,
You kill innocent people, is that what you do?
No, I just take the bombs to the bases.
Oh, right, yeah, I'm just the middleman, don't you? That's fine, I like that. Well, thanks for joining us and not bringing any incendiary devices in, hopefully. So, yeah, what's your name, young lady at the front? Lucy. Don't look so scared, it's alright. I'm very gentle. Creepy, but gentle. It's a good mix, usually. What do you do? What's your... You're a consultant, so you haven't figured out what you want to do with your life yet? Is that... You help other people that don't know what they're doing do what they don't know. Is that... You get paid for it. What kind of consulting do you do? An insurance company. This is the most boring side of the room here. No offence, but seriously. You consult with insurers. This is a comedic dead end, I can tell straight away. But like, what kind of consulting do you do? Like, what do you teach people to do? Yep, no, I was right. Comedic dead end. That's right. Are you a consultant as well? Like, are you? You're that side. You're that side. Yeah, that was quite rude, actually. I'm not a fucking consultant's friend. I can assure you that. What do you do?
I'm an anal physicist.
An A&R physicist.
Anal.
An anal physicist. Right. When you say anal, 2 fingers. Right. Oh, that's quite tight in my experience. It's not extensive. I'm like, when you say an anal physicist, do you mean you're really particular about the way you do physics? Or you study the science of the rectum. Quite often as a comic, I find it hard doing this bit of crowd stuff. But when an anal physicist sits front and centre, it kind of writes itself. What first made you want to get into the anus? You just fell into it, yeah. More than 2 fingers for that one, I think, yeah. Fucking hell. Oh, that's great. I reckon that started off, you were watching a Take That video in the 80s and thought, God, I really love the anus. Yeah, who doesn't love the anus? Who here loves the anus? It's just you and me, love, I'm sorry. This is fantastic. Right, okay, well, do you know what? I'm not going to pick anyone in here that does a better job than that, so I think I might get the ball rolling. What do you reckon? We up for some comedy? Yeah. Yes! That sounded like Eeyore was in the gig. Right, can we ready for some comedy? Yeah. Yes, much better. I like you guys. This is going to be a fun gig, I can tell already. Right, we're going to have an opening act, and then we're going to have a break and another 2 shorter sets, and then we're going to have another break and your headline act. Sound good? Yeah. Excellent news. Okay, you know the drill. You've been here before. How about a little round of applause? Just a little one. And a bit bigger now. And a bit bigger. A bit of whipping. Ladies and gentlemen, opening act, Mr. Tom Goodlip!
Hello! No. Hello! Better, well done. Hello, I'm Tom, but don't worry, the room hasn't got smaller. I'm just massive. Hello. I'm 6'6", which is pretty. There's quite a lot of tall people at the bar. How tall are you, sir, in the specs there?
About the same height.
About the same height. Fucking hell! I've met my match. What's your name, my friend?
Phil.
Phil. Hello, Phil. Do people talk to you about your height, Phil?
Yep.
What do they say? Apart from this.
Apart from your tool, etc.
Yeah, exactly. They stop me in the street. They'll say one of 2 things. It'll either be like you. Oh, you're tall. As if I hadn't fucking noticed. As if I'm going to say, what? How do I get down? The other thing they do, right, is ask me for directions, because clearly from up here I can see everything. Like Google Earth. So, we'll talk more about the height and the general appearance, but first of all I should probably manage your experience. Look at the size of you, my friend. You're quite clearly a manly man. Look at your legs wide apart, your knees have had an argument. What the fuck is going on? Yes, my fucking territory. What's your name, my friend?
Mark.
Mark, fuck, of course it is. It's one syllable name. Don't trust a fucking proper man with 2 syllables. No, I'm Mark. Deal with it. What do you do, Mark? Very little. Look at you. You brought your own jokes. Don't do that. Fucking waste of time, isn't it? You come to a comedy night. Well, let me come to the comedy night because we had a little tour around Swindon. You could have gone to the comedy night, or we could have gone to the Dream Lounge. Fucking hell. Has anyone been into the Dream Lounge? We drove past it. I was like, What the shit is that? I think I know what it looks like, but outside the sign says Ladies and Gentlemen's Club. As if it's an announcement, Ladies and Gentlemen Club. What the fuck? So we went there. We didn't go there, we drove past. I had a look in, okay, farewell, whatever. But I'm not someone who kind of hangs out with those kind of... I'm not slick or cool. I can't go to clubs and things like that. I'm not cool at all. I never have been. I was well into my 20s when I lost my virginity, and that was in a fight. It's not strictly true. I was 30, but you know, bit of a weird phrase as well. That lost your virginity, like it's an accident. It tends to be on purpose, in my experience. You don't get to the front door in the morning and go wallet, keys, phone, virginity. Shit. Mum? No. It doesn't happen like that. So, Mark, what do you do? I'm very little.
Oh, right.
You're a bouncer for the Ladies and Gentlemen Club. You're an IT consultant. Oh, have you already been spoken to? Because there was a consultant in before. Was that you? Another consultant? Fucking hell, Swindon, the town of consulting. No one does anything. They just all consult each other. That's probably what happens. Fucking hell. Where's that? Where's that? Hungerford, I know Hungerford. I used to play cricket down Hungerford. I grew up not far away, a place called East Hendred, a little village called East Hendred, sort of equidistant between Oxford, Swindon and Reading. Ardington, I'm being heckled with villages now. Ardington. Are you an Ardington lady? Who's that? Is that you?
Near it. It's in between East and West Hendred.
Well, you would think it would call it Central Hendred then, wouldn't you? But no, it's not. It's further than West Hendred. I grew up in East Hendred. If you drive into East Hendred, there is a sign that says "Welcome to East Hendred, twinned with West Hendred." That's the kind of village it is. So I'm quite happy to be in Swindon. Swindon is a cultural hotspot, or hotspot. I don't know, whichever one. If I hadn't fucked it up. Anyway, do you know what I did? You lady, you didn't notice this. You're the person who came in carrying 2 pints. I was stood at the back, right, and there was a poor man stood by the door. You came in and you were like, "Well, both my hands are full. How am I going to get in?" You used the arse to come in. It was a brilliant manoeuvre, but what you didn't see was the man got clattered by the door, and we looked at each other like, "What the fuck just happened?" It was amazing. He's back there. What was your name, sir? You know who you are.
Cameron.
There we go. See, was it Cameron? Was it Cameron?
Yeah.
Cameron. Right, Cameron. Lady, what's your name? Catherine, fucking hell. That is like Cameron, Catherine. Oh, it's a meeting of arse and man. I'm not calling you an arse, that's horrible. So, just so you know each other, you maybe have a little chat on the way back. I'm not saying that he should chat her up, sir. You're looking at me like, you look at the size of those guns, my friend. Fucking hell. What's your name, buddy?
I'm Sean.
Sean, do you see how I said buddy so that we could form a bond?
We've bonded.
We've bonded already. Fucking that is the power I wield. Fucking isn't. Are you a rugby player? You look like a rugby player. You look like a fucking manly man, my friend. Look at you. What's the most manly thing you've done today?
Well, I've kept my knees together.
You kept your knees together. That's more of a ladylike thing to do, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. I'm not a manly individual. Really, Tom, you surprise us. No, the scariest, most blokey thing is run down a spiral staircase in flip-flops. That is fucking scary. Right? So anyway, East Hendred, right? My mum and dad still live there, and I went home to see my dad last Christmas. He's got one job at Christmas, right? That's putting decorations up. He does the tree, there's tinsel. He does that thing, anyone here do this? Put up cards on strings around the room? Like the old Facebook? Look how many friends I have! Poke. So quick on the laughter there, well done. So he does that, right? I got home to see him, 10 o'clock, Christmas Eve night, not a single strip of tinsel on the house. I'm like, Dad, come on. Sort it out. It's like, alright son, okay, fine, whatever. Goes to the nearest town, gets the last bag of balloons he can find, right? Holds them aloft as he comes through the door, like some sort of amazing holy grail of decorations. Opens them up, blows them up, puts them up, and realises they say happy birthday on them. So I genuinely spent Christmas Eve writing Jesus on balloons. That is fun. Who the fuck was that? That was an amazing laugh. We got Mickey Mouse in. Who was that? If you shake your head, it probably was you, let's be honest. Fuck it.